What is going on, you guys? Today we're going to talk about how you can turn your lighting setup from this to this. Let's get into the video. Now, a common mistake most YouTubers make when they start making videos is lighting. And lighting is so important, especially when you're doing your videos in a dark room or you don't have very good natural light coming in. Like it's pouring rain outside and like 12 o'clock at night and I'm making this video. Because if I don't, you guys aren't gonna get a video this week. And you know what happens with the algorithm if you don't post. So thank YouTube for this. Now, the first thing you need to know is you need to know some lingo behind lighting. Okay, there's one word that I always use when talking to people about how to light their scene, and that's diffusion. Diffusion, diffusion, diffusion. Okay, diffusion is what takes harsh light, like you would normally have, like in those yellow light bulbs, and turns them into this soft glow that I'm getting off my right side here. It's all about diffusion. And the greatest thing about diffusion is it's so cheap, it's so easy to do, that when you realize this and apply it to your videos, it's gonna make them look 100 times better, no doubt, 100 times better. Now I'm gonna be showing you a couple of ways of how you can light your scene. All of these solutions are very cheap. I think we're gonna keep the budget underneath $50 this time. So for $50, you can get this amazing setup that you're seeing here, even the lights right here. So let's go ahead and jump into option number one. So option number one when you're making these lighting scenes. Okay, first what's gonna happen is if you have a light room and you don't have any of these other lights, I'm gonna show you the cheapest possible way to diffuse some light. Okay, so what you're seeing right now is just basic light bulbs, yellow run-of-the-mill light bulbs that you'd get. They're probably just gonna be LED light bulbs, and you'll get this yellowish feel to it, even the walls. It just looks nasty. It's darker in some places, lighter in the other, and it doesn't feel natural, like you would be looking at it in a normal room. So how we fix that is using a piece of diffusion. Now, the piece of color diffusion that I'm going to be using personally, and I use, is a bluish piece of colored diffusion. You can find these on Amazon for about 10 bucks. They come in it's about a 2-foot sheet, a little bit more, 3 feet maybe. And this is exactly what it looks like. As you can tell, maybe in the video, there's that light there. It's diffusing it, and it makes it a little softer compared to how bright that is. And I'm gonna show you how we do this. This is very ghetto. Believe me, I know. But when you're on a budget, this is the best way to do it. So let me show you this real quick. Now keep in mind, I did say that it's gonna look a little rigged up, a little more than usual. This is that piece of color diffusion I spent, and I've literally taped it with blue painter's tape on the fan blades, and it has just made that harsh light soft, and it's nowhere near as bright as it should be. And let me show you right now what it's going to look like with that diffusion over that light. Now, this mixed with the light of my desktop coming on my face, and the diffusion of this light, as you can see in the picture frame, is totally better than that yellowish light. It makes it look so much better, but we can go a step further if you're willing to put a little bit more money in it. Now, this is option 2, and all we have added is the addition of a ring light over on my right side. It's more of a hair light, just something to diffuse this side of my face, make this side of my face a little darker, and this a little lighter. Now, this combination I don't normally use because it makes my face pink, but maybe your skin complexion will allow you to do that. Maybe if you're not as white as a sheet like I am. But this is the next step up, and it's gonna be about $20, $25 for this ring light. I have a whole build list linked in my description that I did myself way back earlier on the channel. It's an amazing little ring light for $25. Anyway, let me show you it. Now, this is the ring light, and I'm gonna see if I can't move it around so you guys so it's not totally overexposed, but that's the ring light you're working with. It costs about $25, and the addition of that, it's gonna put that hair light on your face, gonna make it look just so good. Now what I've done here is I've actually turned off the light, and I'm just using this ring light on the side of my face. I'm gonna adjust it real quick just so you can see the front of my face. It's a little overdone, but you can play with it in your setup, diffuse it a little more. You could throw another set of diffusion over it, which would be great in my assistance, but in my setup, I really don't need that. So enter my setup. Yeah, I love it too. Now all we have done is this is added some color to the background. Now I can change these LED lights to any color I want, but I love this little in-between orange, this Tuscan, and then blue. It makes the video so much, it looks so much crisper, so much. You can understand until you make videos like this. So, like I said, this is my setup for how I like to record videos. In my little setup, I'll normally put a blackout curtain on the curtains, and then I like to get my own light going. I like this hair light on my right. I like this black on the side of my face. I'll normally play around with the ring light just to give me that nice separation. But the key thing here is diffusing your light so it's not overly exposed. And you'll see that with a lot of YouTubers where they'll just use the flashlight on their phone or just a normal flashlight, and it doesn't look as well or good as this. Now, this is going to be the most expensive option, but you're only reaching about $50 compared to how much light you want in the background. I just go crazy with LEDs because I love them. But you can just use one. Peter McKinnon uses one, and he has, what, 1.6 million now? He's a legend, and he only uses one, so $10. Now, like I said, these LED strips were about $10 on Amazon for about a foot strip. That's about all you're going to need. But I'll link them down in the description to Amazon. Use that link. Go get them. Make your desk setup a little more cinematic. So guys, that one's going to be the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know I don't have an adventure video out this week, but plan on it next week. We got a big one planned. So I hope you enjoyed the first tutorial on this channel. Remember, if you enjoyed the video, please smash that like button. If you really enjoyed it, go ahead and give me a subscription. We're gaining momentum on this channel. I thought it would never happen. But I love all you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.